All right, I'm here with Ovi, the founder of Wisdomic AI. Ovi, how you doing today?
Great, Andrew. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I'm excited to hear your story. You recently got acquired on acquire.com. Before we dive into the acquisition, do you want to just share a brief introduction of yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Ovi Shekh. I'm currently studying in CSC at Therefore International University. I'm from Bangladesh and I'm studying some Micro-SaaS. And one of them is Wisdomic AI, and we just sold that thing using acquire.com.
Right on. Tell me what Wisdomic AI did. What problem did it solve?
Okay, basically one of my professor, Margia ma'am, told me like she wanted to do the literature review because it's an AI era and we have to can do things like very easily using AI. So can you like automate this stuff? So I tried to build an end-to-end automation based on that, but that was not scalable. So I started making some programming and making it to our website, Micro-SaaS. Then my ma'am shared it with all of our students, and it got 1,900 users from there. So we get that, and another university or city university buy the license. We got few other tractions from there. So from that, we can gather some experience and try to build new features like literature review, other features like latex editors, tube scope. Those features are included later on based on users' interactions and feedback.
Nice. So who was like the most common user of Wisdomic AI? Was it a student? Was it a business? What did that look like?
It's basically like a university or institutions that they want to do research based on discovery or many other things.
Nice. What would you say the hardest part of building Wisdomic AI was?
Hardest part was getting users because like getting and keeping them, the churn rate as low as possible is like very tough. Because a new like update from ChatGPT can kill my startup in a minute. So that's the reason. That's the hardest part. So we have to add new features.
Nice. What'd you do for marketing?
So we basically do cold mail because we had, from my perspective, it's like we have varsity mails. So you gather their mails and just keep sending them old emails. From them, we're going to get some users.
Nice. So it sounds like things were going good. You have product market fit. You built a great application. What made you decide to ultimately sell Wisdomic AI?
Yeah, actually, I was part of another startup called ArcLab AI, and I was trying to like focus on that. I also my studies. I'm currently also a student, and I'm going to move to Australia for my post-graduation. So that's the reason, like, let's just leave it to another owner. They can like scale it to a much, much bigger editions. Maybe they can create something like Jenny AI, which is like competitive of Wisdomic AI. They have built like a $200-300 million company based in Silicon Valley.
Tell me about the acquisition process. What were your expectations and how did it go?
Well, I think big help to acquire.com because whenever I get a problem, I get them a mail and they respond very fast, especially Luther from your founder. I don't know what his position is, but he really helped me out on everything from like acquisitions, from LOI to like diligence, everything. Whenever like I had a problem, I just make a consultation with them and can be helping.
Nice. Yeah, Luther's great. He's part of our MA advisory team.
Yeah.
How many buyers did you speak to?
It was more than 50, like
Nice.
52, 53, something like that. And we're like listed there for 2 months.
Nice. And then how did you decide on the final buyer? Did they offer the best price? Did you have good discussions with them?
Actually, we had a few other buyers, but the owner of right now, the owner of Wisdomic AI, he wanted to like make it the way we wanted to grow as a Wisdomic. Our vision, he accepted our vision. Like he wanted to grow it as the way we wanted it. So that's why I think he could be the best owner for Wisdomic AI.
Nice. What would you say the most confusing part of an acquisition was?
It's definitely due diligence. Like we have to give all the bank statements, all the contracts, and like due diligence part is very lengthy. It took us like maybe 30 to 28 days, just the due diligence. So
how did you get through that? Did you email the acquire team with questions? Did you research online? What helped you get yourself through?
My team definitely helped, but in this case, my bank helped. Like I gave them, hey, I'm selling this part of my company, and can I give the statements, all the things, and they helped me out, and I just send them details to my owner.
Nice. And then when you closed, did you do anything to celebrate? It's a big moment. Did you go out to dinner? Did you do anything cool?
Yeah. The reason I missed your first invitation is because I was traveling. I visited it's a very beautiful place. If you come to Bangladesh, come visit Sajek. It's called Sajek Valley. It's a very beautiful place. And I just visited that place with my friends.
Right on. If you were talking to another founder and they were looking to get acquired, what's a piece of advice you'd give them?
I to find a product market fit. Most of the buyers want something like they can scale it to maybe 100x, 10x. So the buyers only wants one thing, that is scalability. So if you can provide a product market fit, I think they'll have it.
I would definitely agree with that. So what's next for you? What's next after this?
So I right now I really wanted to complete my study, then move to, I think maybe I will acquire some startup from acquire.com, because like I think that's the best part. So if I can acquire some, I don't know, Micro-SaaS and scale them into bigger opportunities, and maybe I can raise more funds from the VCs, then go to NASDAQ, something like this. I have similar idea in my mind. Let's see what's happening in the future.
Right on. Well, Ovi, thanks so much for coming on the podcast, and congrats again on the acquisition. For people that want to follow your journey online, where can they find you?
Yeah, basically I have a YouTube channel, Instagram, and Twitter, all under Ovi Shekh. That's my handle, and you can find them. Thank you, Andrew, for having me.
Of course, I'll put that in the show notes. Ovi, congrats again.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. Goodbye.
Cheers.